So in the first video showed how I went about creating this character, and in this video I'm going to show you another favorite brush of mine when I'm creating characters or creatures or anything where I want a lot of variation easily and quickly. And so as you can see, what I've done here is I have got my original drawing, and then I've created 3 duplicate copies of it. And I'm going to start at the top and work down, so I'll get the top version selected and active. And I've picked the Distorto brush, which is part of the effects brushes, and I've made it rather large, 108 pixels. That's not too large. I could go larger or smaller, but the most significant thing I've done is I've lowered the grain. It is down below 10% at this point. What it does is it starts to pull or push the character around. What I'm going to do is go ahead, and this is the only brush I'm going to use, so you'll be able to see this change over time. And I do this a lot. If you do one character or one drawing and then just distort it, people think that you've done a whole lot more work than you have. And I generally stumble upon something that I like, maybe a little more than my original. So I'm going to quit talking, and I'm just going to show you how this works. As you can see, it doesn't take a lot of effort to completely change the look and feel of a character. And if I turn this off, and turn on the original, turn that layer on, you can see really quite a bit of difference. In fact, it almost looks like a completely new character without going through all the work. What I'm going to go ahead and do is select the next layer, and I will keep doing this just to show you the large number of possibilities that you can use to get a number of characters from your original drawing. The only thing I'm really doing is holding the Control and Alt key to resize the brush. So I'll make the big changes with a larger brush, and then when I just want to tweak something smaller, I'll go with the smaller changes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can be able to watch me transform now this next layer. Now you can see I've made some more significant changes, and I've now 3 really very different drawings. Can't emphasize what a great way this is to create quickly large numbers of drawings from one original one. And don't worry about any of these little wobbly lines or anything, because again, this is still in the sketch stage, and if I decide to pick one other than the original one, I will go ahead and clean those up just as I showed you in an earlier video. I will switch to the last layer, make some changes on it, and that will show you how I use the Distorto brush. Finish this last layer, and as I activate each layer, you can see there are a number of different overlapping characters. It's a little hard to see what they look like at this point, so what I'm going to do is I'll put them all side by side real quick so you can see what they look like. So now you can see here is my original character, and then these are the 3 variations I created with the Distorto brush. Give it a try when you have to come up with a lot of variations of a character.